Hello and welcome to my last video on safelist, using safelist to build your GDI business. Now in this video we're going to talk about how to organize all of your safe lists and then how to get credits. You got to build credits for these safe lists, because as you use them you've got to go in and replenish those credits. So I'll show you how to do that in a nice organized manner. So basically, I don't know what browser you're using, but I use Firefox. It's pretty popular. And basically what I do is I've set my list builders up into each day of the week. And notice I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And basically that's pretty easy. You just can, once you open this up, you just click there and you want new folder. Once you click that, then you just give it whatever name you want, Monday list, Tuesday list, it doesn't matter. And you'll notice that each day of the week, I've got a certain amount of safe lists that are in there. So back in the early days when I was working, I'd come home from work and I'd have to, I was tired and I didn't want to just sit there and be overwhelmed with a zillion safe lists and where do I start. So, if it was Wednesday and I got off work, I would come home and say, okay, these are the safe lists that I need to post to today. Made it very organized. I felt accomplishment once I got through these, like, hey, I got something done, and it wasn't as stressful. Now, at first when you start out, you're not going to get to the 50,000 credits. So, in a lot of these, of course, you have to bookmark every time you join a safe list. Your login screen, you want to bookmark that, and then you'll drag it over to the particular folder that you're using. Like I can just come down here, if I was to have bookmarked one, it would show up at the bottom, and I can just grab it and then just bring it up, hold it, and just kind of like get up there. And then I could just drag it into whatever folder I wanted it to be in. But I'm not going to do that. Oops. So you want to let me get back up here. You'll want to set it up so it's in those 5 folders. And again, you may only have 3 here at first. You may only have 2 here. You may only have 1 there. That's okay. You're just shooting for that 50,000. That's ultimately the goal that you want to get to, and that does take a little bit of time. But if you had 3 or 4 safe lists each day to post to, every day you want to add a couple more, then pretty soon, before you know it, you're in the same situation and you've got tons to work with, and I'm adding to it every day. So that's how I organize my safe list, and then for each day, that's how I work my safe list. Now to get credits, you have to go to your Gmail account. This is your list one. This is the Gmail account. That's the trash one you don't care anything about. And this happens to be mine. And we're going to go in here and I'll show you how I organize, because there's a lot of emails that you get. And that's fine. I don't care. I'm not using the account for anything other than just capturing these emails and clicking them for credits. So once this loads, my internet's been running slow today, I don't know why. Okay, so once this loads, and so you'll notice here on this, again, this is my inbox, and this is why it's so, if you just looked at this and try to go in and click and get credits, it just would be overwhelming and too much. So what I do is, you'll notice over here I've labeled each one of these safe list, and so as an ad comes in from whatever particular safe list I've got a label created for, it just dumps it right over here into this label, and I'll show you how I can just bring that up and work those for credits. But basically, when you get your link, when they send you a link saying, hey Gerald, you got to click this link to join, that's what I use when I put a label on it. So some of these don't have labels on them, which is going to be good. So we'll just assume that this is one that I'm like, I got to get a label on it so it shows up on the left-hand side over here. Now, whenever I join a safe list and I click the activation link from my list account, which is this one, I automatically, right then, I put a label on it because I don't want to forget, and I come back and all those are back just in my inbox. They haven't showed up over here, and I got to go create one, which is what's happened in this case. But once you open the email, you just come over here to More, and you're going to filter messages like these. And then everyone, they're always the same. It always will say bounce, bounce, and whatever safe list. And so that's fine. You don't need anything in here. Just create filter with this search and apply this label. And then we'll click here, and we're going to do new label. And then we're just going to put this with EQUIS. Oops, EQUUS safe list. And I'll create that. And then I'll just put create filter. Now, whenever an email comes in from these guys, see how it goes. See how it'll go right on that label, and it should be over here now. There it is, right there. And so now I've got it over here. So now, as I've clicking on my list builders, and I can probably show you one here. We'll just go over here. And I'll find one that I'm pretty sure I don't have any credits in. Let's see if I can find one. I think that one. And you're going to come across these because whenever I'm posting to a safe list and I realize that I no longer have credits, I want to document that information. So basically, let's say I was getting ready to post an ad to this safe list. I went to Credit Mailer. Well, I do have a few credits, but normally you may see where it says 0. That's fine. I don't stop and go build credits up and then go and post an ad. I simply write that information down and say, I don't have any credits left in this safe list. I need to go one particular day of the week and go build credits from the safe list I need to. So I have a piece of paper on my desk. I just would simply write down Dusty's Magical Marketing safe list. I don't have any credits. I would just move on. I would log out and go to the next safe list. Worry about building credits later. When you're posting ads, all you want to do is post ads. That's all you're trying to do. Just post ads. So we'll come back over here. Now I'm in a situation where I know I've got 4 or 5 safe lists I need to build some credits for. So I can just come over here, click on that one. And see, they're all nice and organized. They're all just right here for me. So I'm not trying to read the email. I just want the credits. So I click the credits. Let me close that out. And then while that one's working, I'll come back over here. I'll go to the next one. Click to earn credits. Back here. Go to the next one. Click to earn credits. Go to the next one. And I may get 7 or 8 of these up in my browser. And then I just basically work this one page is what I do. So we'll just see I got 40 credits there. And that one I got 40. And I just got 40. And then I'll just work this whole page. I'll just go down through and just work it all. Now some of the safe lists have a timer. And so you have to be a little bit careful. I think Target Safe List is one, if I remember right. I can't remember. But if you click on one, and you'll notice that it comes up with a timer. These guys might have it. you have to be careful because you can't you can't click a whole bunch because the timer has to almost run out before you can view the next ad. So you know, I'll click one. It's up in my browser up here. I'll let it get down to about 3 seconds, and then I'll come back over, and then I'll click another one, get it going. This one's already expired. I'll close it. This one's now at 3 seconds. I'll go down, grab another one, get it going. But if you try to get them all going too quick, then you get a little window that says, "Hey, you're going too fast." But most of them you can just rock with it this way. So that's how I build credits within each of my safe lists and how I organize my safe list. So this is the last video on safelist, using safelist to build your GDI business. I will see you at the next video. Bye.